Okay, I think I have basically everything prepared to get ready to go, so might as well get moving. Pick that thing up, please. Unless, yeah, duh, it's over here. Oh, shit. Wait. Come on. This isn't the pumpkin of shame, by the way. It's the pumpkin of something else. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Yeah, of course. I thought I would, because you're. I hope this isn't a recurring thing that you're gonna do. Hey, he's still here. Just I'm gonna take this thing off. Come on. Hang on. Let's get this guy. Into here. Excuse me. And now all the world's pickles are mine to buy, I guess. Unless they cost 3, which they don't. So I have pickles now. Amazing. Alright, give me this back, please. No. Give it back. Alright. And why did you go in there? I don't know. It's close. Tell me why'd you do that. So let's put this here. Take these. Actually. I'll leave those there. Hey, while I'm here for the time being, you can sit tight. Okay? Let's think for a second. Pickles. Why did I bring the shears? The shears should have stayed there. Dang it. Whatever. I guess I'll have to... And I should have brought the map so I could put it back. So... No. Guess I'll have to come back and do those sorts of things. But for now... I can do at least one semi-cool-ish thing by placing... You can bone meal pickles, but you have to bone meal next to them, don't you? Let me guess. Okay, that's not next to enough for this game, I guess. Alright. Oh, no shovels. No. How do you bone meal these things? I just checked. You need coral. You gotta be kidding me, man. I got my eye on you. This guy's trying to scam artist or whatever. Blah. I gotta have coral too. Oh, you gotta get the 2-for-1 deal, huh? Don't you want that? Yeah. This still isn't the pumpkin of shame, by the way. I just wear it for fun. It's the pumpkin of wearing the pumpkin for fun. Pumpkin. And you have to say pumpkin at least a billion times, or else. Anyways, let's get going. Blah 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 blah. Alright, I'm back now. So I can leash my horse to whatever fence, I guess. But let's deposit all of my new stuff that I got. 1 water sand. Yay. And, maybe I should have brought some other stuff. Anyways. Oh no. I can never tell these 2 pumpkins apart again. Anyways. Got quite the amount of things, I suppose. Alright, let's see if this is even possibly half as many as would be enough rails for my little mineshaft entrance thing on the shortest path. It's just Alright, and that's, let's call it 1/3. So I'm gonna need hundreds of stuff anyway. Let's just quickly see if it will take like literally all of my iron to do that sort of thing. I got the spruce saplings, and I forgot to bring the jungle saplings, so I guess I'll have to do lots of back and forth to get stuff. Yay! Okay. Oh, look at that! I crafted way too many sticks, and okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that might almost be enough. But I guess the only way to know is to check. Because if this ends up being more than enough, then maybe this whole fancy design thing that I made, it was even halfway worth it. Well, that was enough for the shortest path. Bedtime. Okay. Well, I definitely don't have enough rails for all of these, so Guess that means I should probably focus on, I don't know, mining in these areas first until I get like 1.5 million more iron. Like that one. Hey, look, I missed a diamond. There's more. I must have it, or else. So that's the rails thing. And let's see. Because there's one thing that I thought of. It has to do with the signs. You know, those things. And that's with all these new locations I'm going to, like, wow, 2 extra places that aren't this place. You mind? Well, if there's places, well, don't I have to name the places? Come on. So, I officially declare this place to be named as... This place is known as Spawn Base. It's a really dumb and stupid sounding name, so obviously it must be perfect. I spawned here, and then that's where my base is, so this is Spawn Base, obviously. And the names of the other 2 places are respectively going to be Centerport, because I made a map, and at the center of that map there's a port, kinda. And also Green Sand, because that's the sandy place where I got the green stuff. I know, I'm a genius, basically, almost. And these are also pumpkins, in case you needed a reminder. Anyways, pink dye. Mwahahaha. Oh yeah. I forgot. Where'd all those sticks go? I crafted like a whole bunch of sticks. It was way too many. Oh, they're right there. Of course. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Come on. Get it together, man. Right click. Anyways. I must have every single diamond to myself. Nope. Aha! Yes. Anyways, let's get all the other stuff that's in the walls. Because I have to. Let's just do it like a quick scan. Okay, I guess the sheep yearns for the mines. Okay, that's enough of that. That's a thing. I'll get that later. Alright. Once again, eating my cake. Okay. I'm gonna grab the blocks that will allow me to be able to escape from such a pit. I won't let it trap me. I will not be fooled. Gotta make this trip pretty quick, because nighttime is fast closing in upon us. Although it's not exactly like I can speed up gravity. Hey, fun fact, you can just right-click these. Like, look. Right-click. Alright, cool. That's all. Then I shall go on to doing other things, like testing out this chaining of minecarts with a furnace minecart on the slope. How effective truly is this strategy? Wait a minute. Alright, that's enough minutes. Hey, give me this back. The sheep just can't get enough. Oh, the sheep got enough. I own this part of the place, right? I could just do this whenever I want. Alright, I'm done wanting to do that. Okay. Remind me if there was anything in here? I don't know. I don't care. I'm very sleepy, and if I don't get my bedtime, then I will be very poorly rested. Alright, materials go in. Look, it's that number. The very famous fancy number that everyone loves. You know the one. Jerry's Bait Shop. Alright, so that's a hopper, not a furnace. Hopper mine carts aren't gonna do much to help me in this scenario. So oh, that's amazing. Right. I shall commit the science. No. This is the wrong input. I'll just put this here for now. I can take it back later. Actually, I'll take it with me, so I can put it back now. Come on, just make the minecarts now. Okay, they're not stackable, of course. Make the furnace. You can't make a furnace minecart without a furnace to put in the minecart. Come on. Alright. Okay, so okay. And I'll just wait for that to give me back what I want, so that I can test with the coal. Let's see, so that's... yeah, you don't need that much coal. Alright. Now is this science time. Why do I still have 8 of these items? Why am I holding a... did I craft a chest? Where did this chest come from? I have no memory of this. Did I craft a chest when I was trying to craft a furnace? Whatever. You get to You have the special job of being there. Yep. Alright, I'm testing the thing now. You cannot stop me. Try as you might, but my might is mightier. Yes. So, when I'm going down into the mines, right? Yeah, the mines. So this, I take these with me so that I can do stuff, and these with me so I can do other stuff. Don't take seeds with me because that would be stupid. Alright. Okay, so one minecart chest stays empty because that's for the stuff that I pick up. This minecart chest is for putting the extra pickaxes into and the stuff for building the little fancy gates or whatever. One is for me to ride in. You know, you might as well hold some of this too. Not that, because this you push it in there, you get in, and it pulls you along, and it breaks as well. This one goes faster, but why does the furnace minecart go slower down a slope? That makes, well, it doesn't. Okay, it broke instantaneously. So this is a failure for science. Science is stupid now. But doesn't matter if it can go down the slope, because obviously they're minecarts, right? They can go down slopes just fine. You don't need something to push them down a slope. The hard part is getting them back up the slope. So it doesn't matter that science failed me, because it can redeem itself very quickly. Because all I've got to do is cut that out. Because all I have to do is, you know, the other way. Do it the other way. You know, I push it that way. Very loud. And now science will fail again. I hate you, science. Why does it have to be completely level? Isn't that kind of lame? Aren't you kind of lame and stupid and annoying? Yeah, why did you do that, science? So, and someone should really have thought to have made this feature better and more thought out or something. I don't know. But it doesn't matter that science failed 2 times. Because, whatever. I just have to ride. Excuse me. That's only the minecart. Only the... They're going faster without you. You push them into each other, and now they're going faster. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, Um. It's just, you know, it's just. It's just very quickly. What are you? Are you kidding me with this thing? You've got to be kidding with this thing, right? Because I can't push these things up here by myself. It's why is this so slow? Why is it just moving on? Who designed these things? I have put iron. I've used up iron, right? And I made these tracks, right? Why? Why do these things not work, like, at all? Why put effort into doing things if you cannot do anything ever? You know? What is... Why have you done this? You have failed me. Furnace minecart that I apparently am referring to as science. I mean, the furnace minecart has the ability to, like, link up to other minecarts if you push them into them, but, like, apparently if it's not, like, the optimal whatever, it just never even works whatsoever, like, I gotta give it one more try, because then, after that, I'll just, make a monorail where it just goes in one direction so that I can reclaim the rails that I used on this thing? Like, you've got to be able to do something, right? Because, like, I think if it worked, it would be cool, you know? I'd ride down and ride back up, right? How come the way it works, it pushes it so far up and then it can't even catch up? It makes much sense. Don't. I don't think it's a very unpopular opinion, but I think these minecart thingies might need to have, like, a ever so small, subtle rework so that, like, they can even halfway function. Like, if two minecarts get even slightly close to each other, they can just run away from you and be of no use to you whatsoever. Okay. So what, I can only use one minecart chest at a time? That's like... That's a little silly, honestly. the whole reason I even want to use minecart chests is so that I can mine in a direction, and then when I run out of space in my inventory, I can put stuff in the chest. If I run out of stuff that I need to put down, I can take it from a chest. I mean, they're on rails, right? They're entities that work on rails. They make new entities where you can, like, stand on their heads. And there's gotta be something they can do to make sure that minecarts can't just jam into each other, and that, I don't know, chaining them together with the furnace minecart works. This is not as smooth as a ride as I would prefer. And then we take off without it, and then because hitboxes, and then and then when I do the train thing, the classic, iconic one functionality that the furnace minecart ever had, they go faster than the furnace minecart while I'm going down the slope. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna have to do the lame and even more expensive thing of putting... I'm just gonna have to put stuff on... I'm gonna have to put activator rails on the slope, which I kind of wanted to not do for some reason. But since most of the mine is going to be in a straight line, I guess, like most of this, you know what I mean, then I guess I can use the furnace minecart down there, like exclusively for down there. But the rest is going to just have to be this stuff. So... how about I declutter just a little bit? Alright, so... torches or levers? That is the annoying question that I'd rather not have to answer at all, because I would rather that the thing just works the way I want it to. I'm probably going with levers. Because, you know, less redstone costs. So. Levers. Blah, 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 blah. So I only need 51. Not 50. Okay, I'll make 52 anyway, because might as well. Where am I gonna put these levers? I'm gonna put them on the underside. I'm gonna put them. Where am I gonna? I don't know. Okay. Okay. gonna have to figure out a place to put the lever where it, you know, actually connects. Cool. Does that even... Excuse me. It's not where that's supposed to be. That's supposed to just be... Alright. That's just supposed to be like that. Excuse me. Give me the thing, please. Do the thing that I want you to do. Come on. Man, maybe sometimes I kind of wish I wasn't stupid. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm not stupid, but like sometimes I'm kind of stupid. Does it work? Doesn't even work, man. Gotta put it like... You gotta do like a... No, one is more than enough. And then it works. And then get this... Whatever. And then it goes... And then it goes how high? Why does walking forward? It goes like to 2? It's gotta be more than 2, man. It's gotta be more than every 2 blocks. Come on. Alright, so... This here. No. Gotta be undo. 1. Okay. And this should be slightly faster than this is. Just like that. It's gotta be 2, doesn't it? Yeah, that's just way too dumb. I think disappointing is pretty annoying, what with how disappointing it all is. That is the incorrect position. That's still... Okay, okay. Lock goes there. Lever goes... One of the levers goes there. And that's... I don't want that. One of these is gonna... 1, 2... No, this rail... And... Well, that's lovely, I guess. Yep, time to do that for like every single thing. Yippee! Alright, so this works, I guess, but... Well, it works, well, definitely works on the downhill part of it. But, like, on the uphill, I mean, it technically still works, but it's just a little... Yeah. So... it's a compromise. I would have preferred if I didn't have to compromise this compromise. If only it simply just worked the way I wanted it to, you know? With, like... I could use the furnace minecart and I wouldn't have to use any extra materials for all this stuff. But I think I'm gonna give the whole hypothetical I use minecarts to make mining better and see if it works. So... let's do that whole thing real quick. First things first, gotta put stuff where they belong. So I take this minecart with all this stuff in it. All this stuff to make the little things between the things. Whatever, this too. I don't care. Take that and I send it down. Send this down too. Send myself down. Excuse me. You're the empty one. Okay, I send myself down. Wrong minecart, man. Stay here, alright? Alright, so the stuff is in this chest. Okay, then this chest is here to put this sort of stuff in. Right? And then I go mining. Mm-hmm. It looks like my pickaxe broke, so I can go over here and get another one, right? Alright, and this is the spot where I build one of these arches, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the spot, because I'm going to have 3x3 tunnels branching out between it, so I grab some of this stuff. I build this part, the torch, I build that. I might even extend the whole rail up to here so that these can move along with me, right? And then I can put them back away and have space to do what I want to do, right? And then they run away from me. And it goes right through me. It's not phased, except it phases right through me. It phases unfazed. Stop moving. Alright, stop. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. Stop. Stop moving! Alright. Good enough. I said... Freaking stop. I mean, I don't really get it. Like, isn't this the sort of thing that minecart chests were, like, designed to do? Because if that's the case, then this does not work by design. Because it, barely works at all. It's like, they're literally called mine carts, as in like carts that you would use in a mine, perhaps. So it's just a little weird to me. Alright, let's see if my crazy hybrid method can carry each of these minecarts up, which I'm going to have to go and grab coal to do. So let's do that, and then I can conduct the final test of science to see if this is even a remotely viable way of mining. Alright, I only brought 2 coal with me, so let's hope my mouse doesn't accidentally double-click. Alright, good enough. And let's see if I can somehow be carried all the way to the top. Let's go. And the chest minecarts are gone. First, I can't stop these things from going up here, but when I want them to, of course. Can't do the cool old mechanic. Nope. gotta just push them myself. You know, which honestly works fine enough. Like, I don't even know... Like, what can this thing do that I can't? Like, I'd have to have, like, an extreme long distance of just straight track for this to be helpful. Okay, cool. Guess I gotta push him up the entire way. And nope. Goes back down. Let's just gently. Okay. Third time is the third time that you do something. When you do something 3 times, you have done it 3 times. And by that point, you think you should not have to do it any more times. That's enough. You know what enough means? Apparently not. Apparently it's an inanimate object, so it doesn't know things. So let's just do whatever. Well, I'm sure I can live with this scenario. Although it would be super cool if somehow I was just able to do it, you know, without having to work around the features. So, like, I could use the features instead of having to work around everything, you know. At this point, it's bordering on a fallacy. Kind of like this hill. Anyways, I want to make, you know, I want to make the official version of that banner, which means real quick, replace the stuff that I've taken from the chest, barrel chest. Okay. So how about we do that thing? Let's get the dies, because I'm pretty sure that should be over here, you know? So let's get them where they're supposed to be. This right here that I'm holding in my hand truly is a beautiful thing. The color green. This tower is not the color green. Alright, so let's just take a look at this thing. So the dies go in here. Okay. Let's get the sticks that I'll put into levers. Oh, yep. Yippee. Alright, which tree do I dislike? Obviously, it's got to be one of the ones in here. So... yeah, let's replace that sapling. And if I'm even remotely lucky, I could probably just get sticks right now. I mean, I only need one. Just a sapling to replace this one, because that was another sapling left. It appears I am not remotely lucky. Alright, let's see. Just one little thingy. That's good enough for me. I have 2 water buckets now. Anyways, lime banner. It's my favorite flavor of banner. Second to raspberry banner. I mean, raspberry banner is second to lime banner. But I wouldn't mind a raspberry lime banner, so... Alright, about this banner. The banner, you know? But it's the official banner, the one that's actually official. So, I do this. Right, okay. So, I believe step number 1 is all the way up to half of this is... no, this is step 2. Step 1 is this. The light gray Ben Sinister. And then the light blue Professor Inverted. Yeah. And then we need the lime pale Dexter. Wait a minute. How about before that? I had like a bunch of brown dye. Where did I put the blur? Where did I put it? Where's the brown dye? Where? Let me guess, I took it out of the bundle, and then I forgot to grab it when I don't see it. Don't see the brown dye. Perhaps I am blind, maybe, because it's right there. It's in my inventory right now, as we speak. It was simply right there, and I could not see it. It looks so much like food. Looks so tasty. It's made out of chocolate, you know? Anyways, so the proper step now is to the brown pale. I don't know, that's kind of an oxymoron if you ask me. And then this pale Dexter, which is definitely not an oxymoron. The chevron. Oh no, the brand. They're gonna think I'm talking about them. I'm talking about the. All right, something chevron, something company thinks it's gonna be about them, but it's not. All right, and that is everything. Yep, there it is. So you see how obvious it is that this is definitely better than that, like in every way. Maybe, whatever. Because obviously it's weird how it looks better when it's in the inventory. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the direction it's facing. I don't know. It looks darker than it's supposed to be. Huh? Looks kind of silly from behind if you think about it. Yep, that's a banner. That is the banner. And this this can go hide somewhere because this is the real deal, and this is false. It is fictional. I made it up. Just oh, that's amazing, honestly. All right, I gotta do that now. I'm just there. Yep. Oh, even better. Put this there. No, there. Yep. Because it's in the ground. It's a little flag in the ground. Now this is great. I'm gonna make like so many of these as well as so many. I have to like make a million of all of them. It's a good thing I brought a lot of these two, which are the hardest to get a hold of. These not so much. So I'm gonna put these everywhere where there's water and also a path and also a flag. Except by putting this there, that's the flag that, yeah. Maybe I should make like a yellow banner somewhere. Put a yellow banner somewhere. That would be cool. But you see, this banner, it's the best. I'm gonna have to do one more thing, right? Because getting home is fumbling around with minecarts and making the correct version of the banner. That's like approximately 2 things. So 2 kind of medium, smallish size things. So I'm gonna have to. First, let's put these dies away because, well, I can't have things that aren't in the place they're supposed to be. Otherwise, there's chaos. Yep. Anyways, this is amazing, and I love it, probably. And then I'll figure out one other thing to do, and then I'll get back to you at that point. Mm-hmm. Yeah.